Well, today was surprisingly warm and we're in spring, feeling like summer. Let's dive right into it with our first weather headlines. Well, it had a summer feeling like it today for most of us in the Concho Valley, reaching the upper 90s. Some of us even reached 97 degrees. Like, that was really warm for this time of year. Looking everywhere else, we'll be continuing to see this fire weather stay in the forecast going into the rest of the couple days, with warm to high temperatures persisting this week, and also seeing those dry conditions stay in the forecast as well. Now, as predicting, we got up into the upper 90s, 96 degrees. Low this morning was 62 degrees, definitely well above average for this time of year. Around this time of year, we're in the 80s. Record is 97 in 1993. We did not quite reach that today. We were 1 degree off. Looking across Texas, pretty warm across Texas as well. A little cooler in the Panhandle, 76 degrees, 89 degrees in Dallas-Fort Worth for high today. We were at 96. We were pretty warm, 88 in Brownsville, 81 in Houston, 85 in El Paso. So some of us across the Lone Star State in the 80s, some of us in the 90s, with dry weather consisting through much of the Texas Lone Star State right now. Seeing maybe some showers out here just off the Mexico and southern Texas tip, but all the moisture is through that Ohio Valley region, where they're seeing that low pressure system and some severe storms in portions of Arkansas. Some active weather for them tonight and for us, because the red flag warning is in effect till tomorrow at 9 p.m. With that, due to those dry conditions, we definitely don't want to see just one spark getting some of these activities could start a fire. Definitely don't want to do that. Make sure you refrain from doing that going into tonight and to tomorrow, with drought conditions continue to be a factor here. Seeing more extreme drought and severe drought conditions across the Concho Valley, and barely any abnormally dry conditions. We're well past that first category for drought conditions. Definitely in need of some rain here across the Concho Valley. Right now, temperatures are starting to taper down. Still seeing some 80s like in Melvin and Loyne. 76 right now, 79 in Ozona, 70 in Sterling City, 81 in Sonora. All of us are still feeling quite warm. And as we look to tonight, definitely expect increasing cloud cover. That cold front comes through Wednesday, cool us all back into the 80s. Then we return hot to midweek, and then next week, going into the weekend, possibly seeing a chance to see some showers. A little earlier to tell, but definitely maybe this model is hinting that we could see some showers with another cold front that comes through Sunday into Monday, giving us enough lift. We'll wait on it, though. Won't get too excited about it, but whatever rain we could see would be beneficial going into this week. We'll definitely see plenty of sunshine, temperatures rising into the 80s, then 90s by the weekend. Definitely going to be a hot weekend. Remember to stay hydrated going throughout the week. But tonight, temperatures will drop down into the 60s. More cloud cover coming to the forecast, with more nice weather coming in the way. And if you're going out tomorrow, going through your drive-through forecast, well, in the morning it's going to start off in the 60s and 70s for some spots, get into the 80s, then 90s. Into the next 5 days, we'll continue to see beautiful weather across the Concho Valley. No rain in sight as of now. Keeping an eye on the next cold front that comes through next week. Models a little variant on what timing it will come in, but if it does come in on Sunday, definitely could see temperatures drop into the 70s. But this weekend, 90s in the forecast, with some cloud cover in the forecast as well. Warm weather for the rest of this week. Plenty of sunshine, and guess what? No rain in sight. We'll keep you monitored here at KSAN News going throughout the rest of the weekend. Expect those morning lows to be somewhat warm as well in the 60s, 50s, and 40s. We'll be back with more KSAN News.